Hello, welcome to Replay Value. This is George R. Powell, and we're going to be playing Breath of Fire 3. This game was developed by Capcom in 1997 for the PlayStation. It was actually the very first PlayStation game I ever played, and that's probably why it has a special place in my heart. Now, just to let you guys know how I'm going to be doing this for these Let's Plays, I'm going to be doing very minimal talking because I like to follow along the story and let my viewers follow along with the story as well, but I will speak up when I have something that needs to be said, mostly just pointing out things that you would probably want to know if you decide for yourself that you want to play this game as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started here. We're going to start a new game once it comes up. And you can rename the hero if you want to, but I always stick with the default name because I'm lame like that. Alright, definitely want to turn on auto run, otherwise you're going to have to hold down a button to make yourself actually move at a decent speed. Alright, let's get this started. And then it opens up on the combat system. If you hit to the right, that's for defending. Down uses items. And to the right or left, that's examine. Basically what that means is that you can actually watch a certain enemy during the turn, and there are certain moves that you can learn from them, and that comes to be very important later. So for right now, let's go up to abilities, which is where your spells and abilities are. And for right now, Well Breath is really all we have. One thing I do want to point out is that in the very beginning of the game, if you examine the corpse on the right, you will be able to find a melted blade. That basically saves you the trouble of having to actually pay for a starting weapon for yourself once the game gets going. Also, you can adjust your camera angles, and you can even hit start to send out a cursor to change the camera angle around later. This actually becomes very important as you go through the game because you'll find hidden items and things hidden behind walls, and that proves to be useful then. It doesn't really matter what you say. And really all they're doing here is just getting you familiar with the general combat system before you actually get let loose in the game. It's just kind of a little way of giving you a tutorial to get your feet wet. And I could go down there, but it's just another needless fight that really doesn't go anywhere. So let's go up here and talk to a few people just for humor's sake. Nice.
Oh god, I think I wet my pants.
Now, we could go up here, but there's really nothing up there right now. Later on in the game, there will be treasures and stuff up there, but we'll worry about that then. So for now, we'll just move forward. Also, just to give you guys a little bit of backstory, if we were to stay on the title screen for long enough, they would go into a little cutscene giving a little backstory. Basically, a few hundred years ago, there was a war with the dragons, and most of them were believed to have been exterminated. And then the people found out that they could actually mine the bones of the dragons for a stone called chrism. And basically, it had some good technological applications and even agricultural, as you later find out in the story. But that's kind of why there was that whole big dragon skeleton that they were mining, and why they were a little surprised to find you there alive. And as soon as I get control here, I can hit the directional buttons and then just kind of mash on them so I can escape from the train. Funny thing about that is you'll never ever see curs in the woods, even when there are enemies. And even back in the day when I used to play this game on my PlayStation, Ray was always my favorite character. Yeah. That one will be a little hard to explain. That's Tipo. Yeah, it isn't what it looks like. Okay, now once you're awake, I will say that you're supposed to be walking to the village right now, but the nice thing is you can actually walk around the woods just this one time while you're in your pajamas without having to fight any enemies, so that would be a great time to pick up some items that are lying around in the woods, and I'll show you where they are in the next part. But for now, we're going to stop the gameplay here. If you could do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button, that would be amazing. And we'll see you guys next time on Replay Value, where we'll pick up where we left off.